Residents now reaching out to WCNC Charlotte for some help. They say they're frustrated that Silfab Solar was apparently granted a permit after it was publicly denied that permit in a zoning commission hearing. The plant was zoned for light industrial use, but residents say it's been operating more like heavy duty, bringing in thousands of gallons of potentially dangerous chemicals to that area. Now, the plant sought the appropriate zoning earlier this month, but was denied then. However, later they were apparently granted this permit that we're talking of. WCNC Charlotte's Austin Walker is in Fort Mill with the reaction from community members tonight.
Neighbors tell me they're not too happy about this, and these chemicals could be dangerous. And for one woman who lives right across the street from that plant, she's worried about her safety and the children of the two schools that are being built right here. That being said, they're all left asking why and saying this is not being a good neighbor.
Got these bushes this weekend.
Just recently moving in,
Trying to knock it out before it gets really hot.
Jessica Axe is hard at work at her Fort Mill home. But it's not the planting and potting that has her frustrated.
That white building off in the distance behind that tree line is the plant.
Silfab Solar, a Canadian company manufacturing solar panels in the U.S., one she says is not being too neighborly.
I don't want it anywhere in Fort Mill.
She and other residents say the company has been bringing in thousands of gallons of potentially dangerous chemicals to produce its products.
One wrong backfire from a car, light a match the wrong way, and the whole area could explode.
Silfab Solar applied for a rezoning permit to continue the operations. It was denied unanimously, but then approved without any notice to residents like Axe.
Why go back on your word?
A mom to a 10-year-old girl.
I mean, I'd be afraid for her to go outside.
She worries about everyone's well-being from chemicals and air pollutants.
We got schools across the street that are getting built. They're going to have over 600 students in them.
But as the pushback continues,
And putting the edging in.
She's distracting herself with renovations, hoping she'll only be able to smell her newly planted flowers and not her neighbor across the way. I reached out to York County asking why and how this permit was approved after it was given a no, but they did not get back to us. I also reached out to the plant itself asking how it plans to keep neighbors safe if they do release these toxic gases, and they did not get back to us either. For now, in York County, Austin Walker, WCNC Charlotte.